you find me back on this camper van, the bay window Volkswagen. So it's the final couple of days really. The customer hopefully is going to collect this tomorrow. I've got a few bits left to do, a few little jobs, mainly in the front. In the back, more or less everything's done. I've just boxed in the electrics on this lift up for the switch panel, which is just here, if you haven't already seen it. So I've just boxed that in, so it's not going to get damaged in any way. And I've also routed off the back of this so it lifts up a little bit better. It was catching a tad, which was really annoying. But those are just two little jobs I've done so far. Let me just straighten this up. Why is that? Oh, not straight. Anyway, it's a busy day today. We've got four vans in, which is a bit much for me really. I don't like to be busy, too busy. I've only working 2 days on this week to get it done because there's only a few jobs to do. So this week I've been working on another van which was renovating an already existing van to make it a lot better and make the bed bigger and all that. Didn't film that, and I kind of wish I had done because it was a really good project actually. But anyway, so I took the seat out. I'm just trying to figure out how we box this section in a little bit. The customer wanted some sort of locker, but because of the shape of it, I just see no way of making it an open and closing box. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to put this piece of wood across here and then another piece coming up, and then have the front of it open so it's more like a glove box, and then all back here will be covered and all carpeted and all that. I think that would be the better way of doing this. It's the only way I can see to make this look neat because it's just such an awkward shape. This morning Lee started to mess around with the wiring, which is why that's all disrupted around there. Trying to wire the spotlights up, the blue emergency beacon thing, trying to wire that up. That's one of the last jobs to do, and then I've still got this parcel shelf that goes under the dashboard to do. Hopefully that is a thing that's going to be done.
Don't film me while I'm sick.
Don't film while he's sick. Brucey Bonus is not very well today. Send your sympathies for him. You know what I mean? He's doing well though, aren't you? You're just plodding along, yeah?
No.
Cracking on. Brave little soldier.
Yeah.
So I'm just... Huh?
Us South Africans just keep going.
Yeah, you South Africans just keep going, don't you?
We fucking hard. Proper hard.
So I think I'm going to take the seat out and then carpet all the way across. I wasn't going to do that, but now I'm going to do that because I'm going to try and make this look as neat as possible. Right, okay, so this is just boarding it out roughly, so I've got something to carpet to. I'm going to leave the back end open because it's behind the seats anyway, you're not going to care about that. You can still get to bits and bobs behind here, but this bit's going to be the bit you can see, so I'm going to carpet that, carpet around it, carpet around all these bits, and carpet the front. It just gives it a bit of a cut-off point, whereas before it just was a big hollow. So now this front bit is kind of open. And the customer will be able to store stuff in it and all that. There's no way of boxing that off simply anyway. So yeah, I'm going to carpet this now. I've just found some sound deadening, so I'm going to use that on these bits. It should reduce road noise as well. And then we'll carpet all the way up the back, down, and then all the way around there. Hopefully that will be what we do. So how things are looking at the moment, I've grey carpeted this entire front and back area, and this awkward space now has the diesel heater fill here, which is its own section. So the heater will blow out in the front, and then we've got one in the back also. And then at the moment, I've not finished it yet, but this is just a little fold up, because this is where the fuel tank is for the diesel heater. So as you can see, it's under there. So that flap is a fuel flap really, and then we're probably going to put something similar to that here. I say we, just me, because I ain't going to do it. Are you in a good mood?
No.
It's very dark outside. It's been a long day. So it's 7 PM I think. Yeah, similar thing here. The customer
It's only dark because it's winter.
Yeah, it's because it's night time.
It's only 2 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, customer wanted this some sort of. It's not really safe, but it's somewhere you can store things that when you look through the window, you're not going to be able to see it. So once the seats are in, you'll not even notice any of that stuff. Spoke to the customer today. Unfortunately, the steering wheel that we ordered is out of stock, even though it was in stock when we bought it. So now it's out of stock. So the customer's a bit gutted about that, and that's sad. But I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on camera, but it's booked in for a Subaru engine now, which is exciting. So hopefully he's going to come for it tomorrow. I'm going to do all the jobs I need to do right now, finish off tomorrow, and then he'll come back again for some other work, additional work later down the line, but hopefully after it's got a Subaru engine, so I can take it for a spin, which would be nice. But once I put the seats back in, once I put the door card back, the card back in up there, and we've got a few of the lights in, I've got a few bits to tidy up, and then that's done. And I'll take it outside when it's daylight tomorrow, and I'll get some footage and show you around it, so you can have a look at it properly in all its glory. So I've cleaned out the back, it is all good apart from I need to sweep the floor. I do need to do something with this edge actually, that's something I forgot about. I'll figure that out. And here we are on Instagram Live. The seats are back in, as you can see, and the carpeting looks good. We've got the extra flaps here for storage, and then the diesel heater outlet right there. And it all blends in, especially when you're further back. And the customer wanted to it so he could store stuff, but when you look through the window you can't see it. And you can't really see that now, it all kind of blends in, so I think that's a successful job done. But next is fitting this parcel shelf under here, and the first thing I need to do is take this off, which is the handbrake and all that business. That was harder work than it needed to be, but the shelf is in. Ugh. There it is. That's what it looks like, and it goes all the way across the driver's side as well. Oh, fucking hell. My back's never going to recover from putting that in.
From?
Putting that shelf in underneath the dash.
Never going to recover.
No. That's what I had to do.
Don't go up my face, man.
Uncle Bruce is not very well. Oh, diddums. Anyway, I've got a screw in my fucking shoe as well. Right. Anyway, that's that job done. Just got to try and wire some lights in. Get rid of them wires there. Pop that door card back in. That card in. Back under there. And then that is it. That is a wrap on this van. Give you what?
You gave me a lot of wood.
Is that your wood? What are you going to build with it? What are you going to build?
And I'm going to build a castle with it.
You're going to build a camper?
And we're going to build a castle with it.
Oh, a castle. Oh, right. We're going to build a castle.
Guys, Liam, where's your hookup table?
Why don't you stop disturbing me fucking video? I'm a professional.
Where's your hookup cable?
Just round there, obviously, where I chuck everything else.
Can't find it.
Right, I've just finished off the flooring by putting this bit of trim on and also carpeting this very edge bit here. So hopefully when we shut this door, it all looks dead sexy. There we go, look at that. That's what it looks like on the inside with the door closed. I've showed you this view before. Wow. There we go. Dead nice. Beautiful van. And now the front is all done as well. Looks even better. I'll just show you one last time. Oh. There you go with the lights on. That's what we're looking like. The ceiling has come out absolutely bloody amazing. Couldn't have asked for a better ceiling really. Didn't know it was definitely going to work, but had a go. And here we are. Blown away with how good that looks. Oh. And then the front is looking dead good as well. A wrap on this project, if I can find the right gear. It's been emotional, I've really enjoyed it. It's worse than driving the Land Rover. When I say worse, it's more of an adventure than driving the Land Rover, but here we are. Somewhere there's a gear. There it is. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to give you a tour around in a minute. I just wanted to go for a little drive to make sure everything was working. The narrow beam, you can really feel it turning corners sharp. Kind of does feel like it's going to tip over, but it doesn't. So in the front we've made the lower cards with the uprated speakers in. Carpeted them so they blend in and look a bit nicer. Made them out of a bit more thicker material so that they're a bit more sturdy than before. They were quite flimsy if you remember. We fitted this lower parcel shelf which adds storage space and also has cup holders. not that you'd want to try and drink anything while driving this, because you're likely to die. We've fitted new sun visors. The steering wheel unfortunately didn't show up, so that might have to wait till another time. Third gear fails to show up sometimes. Third gear's not showing up. We've got the tartan door cards. Again, I've made them out of thicker material so they're not as flimsy as they were before. They're not going to warp and fall apart like previous. What else have we done in the front? Oh, new door handles. Put the polished aluminium door handles on. Ugh. And if I can just park up here, I'll show you what we've done in the back. There we go, we're in neutral. So I'll just turn on the lights, turn on some power. And there you go. And that, my friends, is it for this van. It's going off to its owner. I'm a little bit gutted that it's going off to its owner. I wish I was its owner. I wish it was coming home with me, but unfortunately not. Out of my league, I think, this van, out of my price range. But what a beautiful van it's turned out to be. Way better than the original plan, way better than the customer expected, way better than I expected, and hopefully it exceeded your expectations also. But for now, that's it. I'm gonna go. You know what to say. Bye, Felicia.